Well, we are keeping it green this morning because our next guests are from Louisville's premier St. Patrick's Day celebration, the 53rd annual parade, hosted by the Ancient Order of Hibernians. The parade route runs about a mile down Bardstown Road, passing through what is known as the Irish Triangle. Collect dozens of strands of beads and cheers with a couple of green beers while you're at it too, all in support of a great cause. Here to tell us more are John and Julia. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I love the getup. I love it so much. And so many people are going to be looking very similar because it's the parade day. I mean, I'm sure you guys are busy. I know you were actually taking a phone call before we started here today.
Yes, I was doing emails and phone calls before we got on. It's nonstop.
Oh my goodness. Well, kind of take us back. The parade is put on by the Ancient Order of Hibernians. So who are they and what do they do in the city?
We started out as a bit protectionist under King Henry VIII when they split from the Vatican and the Catholics were being persecuted. We did the same thing when we came to the United States when the Irish were all coming over, so we were kind of a protectionist group for them. Over the years, we've turned more philanthropic, so our 501c3 charity, which is the HCCA, actually runs the parade, and we take all the proceeds and help those in need. So we've become more of a good community partner.
And this is not just in Louisville, this is all over America, is that right?
There's parades everywhere. I grew up in Brooklyn. The city has hundreds of parades. We're a little spoiled. We only have one here, and we're very regional, so we're big. But yeah, they're fun everywhere you go because it's St. Patrick's and nobody has any ill-conceived notions. Everybody gets along. Everybody wants to be Irish for the day.
Yes, they do. And so yesterday was actually the blessing of the beer. So what is that?
Well,
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a collaboration with Goodwood Brewery. They've been doing it for a number of years with the Hibernians. And what happens is a priest comes in and he will bless the beer, tell everyone to be safe and hope for a good time. And yeah, the beer is blessed. And then it's taken over to O'Shea's where we actually parade it in with a piper. And it's tapped right there and everybody gives a nice cheer and the rest of the evening is just cheer and fun.
I think that's the most Irish thing I've ever heard, right? The blessing of the beer,
yes.
right?
We want everybody to be safe and don't overdo it. Don't overdo it.
Right.
But
Moderate.
we like everybody to be there.
Yeah, I know so many people wait literally all year for this. So tell us about the 53rd annual parade. Oh my gosh, 53 years.
It's a long time and it's a lot of work, but we have fun doing it. This year's parade will have about 20 more units than last year, so it's going to be a little bit longer, a little bit bigger. We have a lot of unions in the parade this year as sponsors because they like what we do, and the parade theme, Irish Built, Kentucky Strong, really resonated with them. So it's nice to have more partners to help with the charity.
I know us as a station, WHAS, we love getting involved in this. We're actually walking in it right now.
There you go.
We get our news vehicles out there. Everyone is just laughing, having the best time. You see a sea of green when you're out there too. But why do you think it has just been, growing every single year and why people really mark this on their calendar to come out to?
It's just a fun day. And like I said, there's no demographic that people will cling to on that day. They're all just friends that they haven't met yet. And I think that feeling just keeps growing and growing every year. And we try to make it as attainable for everybody as possible. And the nickname has become the People's Parade. And we really like that because that's why it's on Bardstown and Baxter Avenues because all the mom and pop shops are there and everything else. So we try to make it close to the people, nothing corporate.
Yeah. And so what are some of your favorite acts or some of your favorite floats that return every year?
My favorite's the Elvis O'Presley's. They are so much fun. They really engage with the audience and everybody tries to participate and be a little Elvis that day. And it's great. The outfits are phenomenal.
And WHS always wants to be next to them.
Yes, that is true.
And you have a little pull, so I make sure you're next to them.
And then what's your favorite?
I kind of like the families and clans to see how they come out and show what they can do around the theme. And I like the little kids that are in there and see their faces light up. So that it really is fun to just stop and take a moment and really look at them. Everybody else is having a good time, but when you see a child's face light up because they got a piece of candy or a bead or they're in the parade, it's just brilliant to me.
Yeah, and like really creating those core memories for kids too.
We've had people come back and tell me, yeah, I was in the parade as 5-year-old. Now they're like 40. They have their own kids, and they're like, I never forgot it. And so I'm like, good, pass it on.
It's so special. And of course, this all goes back to the nonprofit as well. So who exactly does the parade support?
We take all the proceeds into the Hibernian Cultural and Charitable Association, and then we disperse it to groups that need help, along with our motto, which is Friendship, Unity, and Christian Charity. So we don't worry about your demographics. As long as you're out there helping people and the money's going to the right spot, we will disperse it across multiple groups. We've done it with, you know, single mothers, children's needs, cancer groups, anything you can really think of, we try to support.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for coming on today, really gearing us up. I'm sure our whole station is like just so ready to walk in this parade. So again, this is happening this weekend, and just head over to AOHLouisville.com to learn more.